If you're like most content marketers, you have more than one message to convey. Fantastic. But you're also at risk for what I call message mayhem. That's when you have so much you're trying to communicate, you confuse your content marketing team and your customers. To avoid this risk and worse, organize your messages into a message architecture. So let's walk through how to turn a bunch of messages into a useful architecture. I've used this approach successfully with organizations ranging from small nonprofits to huge conglomerates. And you can do this yourself or get a few colleagues together to do it with you. First, write each message you want to convey on an index card or a Post-it note. Strive for at least 6 messages and no more than 20. Then group the messages together into themes or categories. I find it's helpful to take a few passes at this. In your first pass, just go with your instincts. Don't think too hard about it. In your second pass, take a look at how big or small the groups are. If the group is big compared to the others, think about breaking it down into more than one group. If the group is small, think about combining it with another group. If you're doing this activity with colleagues, I suggest you each do the grouping individually and then compare results. Talk through where the similarities and differences are, and then reach a consensus. Finally, decide on an overarching message for each theme or category. You might find one of the messages in the group works well as the overarching message, or you might need to write a new message. And if you're doing this with colleagues, consider drafting the overarching messages individually. Then share the drafts and vote on which message best conveys the theme or category. Then review your new message architecture. Ask yourself or the group, do these groups make sense? Do these overarching messages reflect our brand, our priorities, and our customer needs? Make any tweaks to the architecture, and don't forget to keep your hard work. Take a picture of the final result and write the details in a spreadsheet or a document. A quick tip if you work for a very large or global company. You might need more than one message architecture to meet the needs of very different markets or geographic regions, and that's okay. For example, I helped the medical technology company Cerner Corporation develop messages for regions ranging from Europe to the Middle East. So don't create amazing messages only to fall victim to message mayhem. Avoid confusing your team and your customers. Bring order with a message architecture, and you'll bring more success to your content marketing.